Daniel, it's Big John, you okay?
Hello John, you okay?
Yeah, we're filming for the Big John Chinese sit down. We've got Spencer Oliver and Gareth A Davies.
Big fans of them.
You're big fans, yeah, see, big fans. Yeah.
Spencer Oliver, former professional boxer, Commonwealth Games silver medalist, and today's guest on the Big John Chinese sit down. But tonight, Spencer wasn't alone. Joining him was a maverick, a rule breaker, a rebel, and he just pulled up in a Jag, ready for his Chinese.
I'm starving. Good, just order.
Introducing Gareth A Davies. Welcome to episode 8 of the Big John Chinese sit down. Tonight we have two guests, Spencer Oliver and Gareth A Davies. This was going to be a cracker. Two guests in one. All go on then. Here's what's coming up.
I've just farted and I've shit myself, mate.
Vaginas.
Now let's get this going.
I want to keep it as a
Oh yeah, there's only some nice little things. I brought my own chopsticks. I'm very close to that car, is that alright?
No, you're fine.
That's a nice vehicle.
That is, yeah. I'll always see that one.
Is someone living in there?
Must be.
Gareth is a journalist, broadcaster and presenter, and he is the most read sports writer in Europe. And now he's here. It was time to order the Chinese.
Right, can we give you our order, please? A shredded chicken chow mein, plain chow mein, pork chow mein, a special fried rice, egg fried rice, chicken fried rice, a boiled rice, roast chicken Chinese style. Can we have shredded chili beef, 2 portions of spicy pork, sweet and sour chicken balls, sweet and sour chicken Hong Kong style, 2 chicken noodle soups, beef in black bean sauce, kung po prawns, salt and chili king prawns, salt and chili chicken. Can you do some of them honey prawns as well? What about beef with onions? 2 portions of chips, mini spring rolls, some sesame prawn toasts,
Sesame prawns.
curry sauce, roast pork Chinese style, a couple of prawn crackers please. Bosh.
Cheers, Big John.
Cheers mate, cheers Daniel, bye. Panic over, orders in.
I don't see anyone going hungry there, John, if I'm
Do you know what?
If I'm honest.
I haven't ordered the Chinese for a little while, right? I know, when was the last time we ordered the Chinese?
Yesterday.
Yeah, look, we're getting changed.
Cheers, Cole. Cheers, Cole.
Nice, look.
Lovely.
Yeah, look, a new bar. Anscombe's Interiors, one of Johnny's sponsors. Duval up the top. We're filling up the middle aisle. And the bottom aisle, I'm going to go to Belgium. I want to get some proper Belgian beers from Belgium and put down the bottom with a few bottles of champagne. So big shout out to Anscombe's Interiors. Thank you very much. Bosh.
We just ordered the Chinese, we'll go and pick it up.
Studied this for a year in China.
Really?
Fighting with a stick, yeah.
You're dangerous enough, Gareth. Can you speak a little bit of Mandarin?
我会说不懂话。我会跟北京话。
I think Gareth has arrived.
Good evening. Good evening. Hi, how are you?
Welcome,
I know, no games indoors.
I think it's going to be the craziest one yet.
You know, I lived in China for a year.
You said, I remember you saying.
There's a few props to talk about. This is a grasshopper cage, 12 Chinese years, all the animals. That's my vape. And weirdly, I brought my own chopsticks.
You eat with chopsticks?
Quite I think everyone should. No, I think everyone should eat with chopsticks tonight.
Oh, I didn't order any duck.
Gareth, he's ordered
Let me order some duck. I didn't order duck.
Anything that you would like.
Anything you like, anything takes your fancy, Gareth.
I do like Szechuan chicken with peanuts.
Daniel, sorry, it's John. Can we have a roast up Chinese style? And Gareth's here and you want a Szechuan chicken. Right, we'll have a Szechuan chicken, a Szechuan beef. Look, he's talking Chinese to you. Live in China. Sounds French to me. Did you understand him, Daniel?
I can't hear it quite clearly.
You can't hear, right, yeah.
你是中国人吗？
Oh, you're speaking Mandarin. Oh, you speak 广东话.
啊，你是香港人啊？
Cantonese.
呀，香港
Yeah.
Hong Kong. 我是北京人啊。
Beijing.
对。你懂不懂啊？不懂啊。
No, Mandarin.
You sound like you're from Romford anyway.
Yeah,
谁听到啊？
yeah.
谢谢你啊，谢谢。
Cheers, Daniel. You get that?
Yeah, I've got that. Extra free dishes.
That's it, mate. Take care. Cheers, mate. Bye-bye. Episode 8, the Big John Chinese sit down, and I think tonight is going to be the wackiest one yet. Delighted to welcome to our home Gareth A Davies.
Evening, John.
Welcome, Gareth. Thank you. And Spencer Oliver. And I think it's going to be a wacky night tonight. And we're going to have fun, because that's what life's all
Does
about.
that mean we're getting stoned or something?
And do you know what? I might get on it tonight. I'll show you.
Right, let's do one now then.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Oh, okay. That's right. Well, that's a challenge.
Was this tequila?
Vamos!
Here we go.
Gareth and Spencer were in the building. The Chinese had been ordered and the tequila was being poured. What more could you ask for? This was a celebration of Chinese takeaway. Spencer was excited. Gareth couldn't wait for his tequila. And Big John, well, he was just counting down the minutes until that first spoonful of chow mein hit his chops.
I'm going to sip mine, by the way. Thank you. I sip tequila.
sip
Always sip tequila.
Who's having one?
Always sip tequila. Arriba,
Y arriba,
abajo,
abajo,
para centro,
para centro,
adentro.
adentro. Shut down. It's got to go
I
down.
love it. What's the origin of it being the Chinese then? What's the origin?
Listen, I used to work with my dad, God rest his soul. Like, my dad was the head of the family. Every Friday, I used to work with him. Every Friday, we used to go around his house and he'd say, have a Chinese on the firm. So we always had a Chinese and he just...
What was the firm?
JWF Services, still going, I still do.
Doing?
Cheese, buy and sell cheese.
Cheeses.
Yeah. Right, Gareth, can you explain what you brought round, please?
Yeah, I'd spent a year in China in 88, 89 after uni. I thought I'd bring a few props tonight. These are 100 years old nearly. Oh, nearly. Oh, there you go, broken. These little holes here are breathing holes. That's a cricket cage.
So to put cricket
For carrying crickets around. The reason they looked after crickets, they thought birds were eating the crops, so the whole of China went out and killed, this is under Mao Zedong, killed the birds, and then there were too many insects. Then they went out and killed all the insects. They started to look after them.
Yeah.
They started to look after them because they all felt guilty about it.
For God's sake, hurry up, Gareth, we've got to pick the Chinese up.
And action.
Ready? Let's go.
Time to collect the Chinese, and leading the pack was the wrongful ball, closely followed by Big John, who would be at the front if he could walk any faster. Then we have Joe the Pug Pugh, who'd come along for the ride, followed by Spencer Oliver, and of course, Gareth A Davies. Gareth was an enigma. He mixed class and elegance with rock and roll. For example, he only drinks tequila, but he always sips it. He drives a Jag, but always in a slow lane. He was living the high life and taking his time with it, and the high life had led him here, about to pick up a Chinese with Big John and Spencer Oliver.
It ain't clean, we'll have to go in the other cars.
We're not going in here.
Look, it ain't clean.
Why don't me and you just go in the Jag?
Yeah.
Hang on. I'm bloody starving.
What is it?
I'm bloody starving.
Oh, look.
No.
Why are you filming me all the time?
Oh, no, you're coming up with some interesting stories.
They say the best things in life come free, but when Big John pays a £300 bill for a mega Chinese, he proves that statement wrong. Big John knows there's nothing better than Kumpo prawns on a bed of egg fried rice, and tonight he would open Gareth and Spencer's eyes to this indefinite truth. But to do that, Big John had to take Gareth and Spencer into the lion's den, the Blue Orchid. One wrong move, and Stingray would have them all in a wok ready to serve to the next customer. So why risk it all? The answer to that is simple. 7 bags of Chinese. That's why they risk it all. Bosh.
Big John. Thank you.
Stingray, look.
Stingray. Bosh.
Stingray, owner of the Blue Orchid. But he's not just that. With the click of his fingers he can make you vanish. He knows people that know where you live. And if you ever get on the wrong side of him, just know it'll be the last thing you do. Luckily, Big John's customers paid off Stingray's mortgage and funds his wild summers in Barbados, so the two of them get on just fine. Dangerous Daniel was in the building, and he was making sure there was no trouble. Together, Daniel and Stingray made sure the Blue Orchid was the best in the game.
Is this all out? All out.
Small order tonight.
7 bags of Chinese. You can't go wrong with that. And Stingray was keeping the buzz going with some more tequila. This is why the Blue Orchid was the best in the business. And with 7 bags of Chinese, the lads made it out alive.
Chinese, look at that. Look at that. We got it.
This was going to be a huge one. Mega Chinese, inbound.
Let's get home and dish up, come on!
I've got to tell you, that is insane. I've never seen so much Chinese.
Chinese? Oh, go on then. This was a mega Chinese, and it was time to tuck in. Spencer wasted no time, and Gareth followed suit, and rightly so. With Big John lurking around, you want to get in there quickly before it all goes. And trust me, it will go. The Chinese look better than Big John in a Void Polo, and that's something. Gareth was loving it.
Oh, that was extraordinary.
Look at that. Right, it looks delicious tonight. Got sesame prawn toast, Szechuan chicken, salt and chili king prawn, Szechuan beef, We've got special fried rice, chicken chow mein, spicy pork, crispy aromatic duck. Bosh.
Looks good. That's the good to me, man.
Poppadoms! Oh no, what are they called?
Prawn crackers.
Prawn crackers. I've dropped food already, John. Can you believe it?
You need a napkin.
That's the
So,
key.
have you got
I do
a
need a
toothbrush?
napkin.
What have you got in there? Tequila and Coke?
Tequila and Coke.
So you don't mix the two, you just drink them separately.
I've been drinking silver tequila for a while now. I've found that with silver, there's no hangover. Of all the spirits, it's the only true alcohol. It's
Say that.
medicinal. I see it as medicinal.
That is delicious. That's Szechuan chicken. Look, Szechuan chicken. Unbelievable. Scrumptious, delicious, healthy. Bosh.
I think you should go and eat your way through China.
You wouldn't find it too difficult, though.
But you know, just try. There's a Netflix series there. You eat your way through every type of Chinese delicacy.
So what about you, Spencer? Noticed you went to Commonwealth Games, didn't you?
Commonwealth Games in 1994. I won the AVAs in 94, won a silver in a multi-nations tournament, got qualified for Commonwealth Games, won a silver in the Commonwealth Games, felt I got the gold there, but it was the first time they had the computer scoring in the games. I lost the final in 2018 to a kid called Robbie Peden. Do you remember Robbie?
Yeah.
Peden, he won the world featherweight title. He lost it.
2018, so just 2 points.
22 points, 2 punches, yeah.
Yeah.
I turned pro young. I turned pro when I was, that was when I was 18. Turned pro when I was 19. Signed over with a guy called Jess Harding. Just a good mate of mine, so still a good friend now. And we went on a mad journey together. Boxed for a European title in my 10th fight. Won a European title, and then made four defences, yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. It was like everything happened really, really quick for me. My career had finished when I was just turned 23.
You're joking?
Yeah. Won the European title when I was 21, and lost it when I was just turned 23, 2 months after my 23rd birthday. Yeah.
Then you ran into a guy called Sergei Debikov.
Well, that was the fight, yeah. Yeah.
And you had a catastrophic brain injury, didn't you?
Yeah.
For those that don't know, in May 1998 at the Royal Albert Hall, Spencer Oliver was knocked out 2 minutes into the 10th round in a defence of his European title, and he endured a serious brain injury. But thankfully, he's been able to make a full recovery.
I read it was your cut man that they saved your life, wasn't it?
Do you know the sad thing about that story? Yeah, he saved my life, so basically he recognised what was going on, told the anaesthetist to put a line in me, put me into a coma in the ring. It stopped any swelling on the brain, effectively saved my life. Years after, Eddie was struggling with his job and everything else, he ended up taking his own life. Yeah.
You're joking?
Yeah, this was maybe 5 or 6 years ago. So really sad story.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah, mental health's such a powerful thing.
Especially with men.
It is.
Men keep it in, don't they?
I'm glad it's recognised now, because when I boxed in, John, Michael Watson was the last guy that got injured. 7 years on or so, I get injured, but the medical science had improved that much from what happened to Michael that it saved me and put me in the position I was. And mental health wasn't a thing then, it wasn't recognised. So although I was out and I was well, when I'd done the marathon for the hospital, it saved me like 12 months up, but inside was fucked. Like I was struggling mentally inside, going like, you know what I mean, the candle had died. You know,
but people don't realise your whole, you was thinking world championship,
yeah, absolutely,
legacy, this, and then all of a sudden it's been taken away
from you, and it's like, that's a difficult thing to deal with.
If you had a fight where you got battered, like Joe Joyce did Julie Zhang the other day, where he wasn't catastrophically knocked out, but you watched him take 80 power shots from a 20-stone heavyweight, and you noticed a bit of slurring in him, or you noticed something different about him, would you be able to tell him?
I would take
and would you be able to listen to it?
Yeah, I would listen.
It's so important.
First and foremost, you're a dad. Do you know what I mean? And like, with your brother or mum, health is the most important thing. People look at you and go, God, Spencer's made a recovery. But for you can't do...
I've just turned 23, I'm making the 4th defence of my European title, I'm number 2 in the world by the WBC.
Yeah, you used the big thing, weren't you?
I'm travelling to the Royal Albert Hall, and the next thing I remember waking up 2 weeks later in a hospital bed with them going, are you alright? Do you know who this is? Do you know who that is? And I'm thinking, what's going on here? Didn't know a thing. I've got 98 staples in my head where I've removed blood clot from right side of my brain. I'm looking, I'm thinking, I thought I was in the changing rooms at the Royal Albert Hall. I'm looking around thinking, I must have been knocked out. I must have been knocked out, and this must be all the doctors.
But Spencer,
you know this? I'm going, so what are you going on about? They're pushing pens into my hands to get all my... Absolutely. It was insane. It was just a mad thing. But when you're a baby like that, and it's taken away from you, to be told you can't do it, but you feel like you can, it's horrible, John.
You may lose a fight in the next 2 or 3 years, but it's not the making of you. You learn in life.
Life's all about little setbacks.
You get setbacks, you grow again. You know?
This is what really annoys me about like Joshua and his journey, and people just give him has totally written him off, and that really pisses me off about the whole thing. What I'm saying is, how can you say he's finished, he's written off? I go, when they're talking about he's never going to go down as an all-time, but he's a two-time world heavyweight champion. Who could become a three-time world heavyweight champion, which is legacy on its own, but his legacy is far from cemented. Why the fuck are people writing him off? I just don't know. For you to go and win a world title and you win it and say you beat Charles Martin for a world title, you can only beat who's in front of you.
Could you beat Charles Martin? Would you have won the IBF title that night?
If I didn't believe I could go in the ring and have a chance of beating anyone,
would you have won the IBF title that night?
I'm not going to go into the ring thinking I'm not going to win. No.
Would you have won the IBF title? Yeah. There you go. There's the answer.
Put it like this: Johnny Fisher's now world heavyweight champion, IBF.
Where do you go
champion.
then?
No, hold on. But all of a sudden you do, and all of a sudden now your lovers and the people that have built you up to get there.
I'm going for double dips. I'll be back.
Go. Thank God for that. Can I have a chat? People that built you up to get there, all of a sudden slagging you off because you beat Charles Martin. You go, well, he's the world champion. What more can I do?
I know.
Like so, and this is Joshua's journey.
This is what I've even noticed with my career now. If I knock someone out, they were no good.
If
I beat them on points, I'm no good.
So
whatever I do, I'm gonna listen. 99% of people support me and genuine. They give me constructive criticism. That's fine. But there's a strand of people out there. Whatever you do,
they're there, mate. They're there.
They'll always be there.
Because you got a bit of respect for supporting Joshua, didn't you?
Yeah, of course. No, I'm always going to support him. And at that time, when he was there and he was broken on the floor, and you recognise when it's a time to be constructive, time to be critical, or when it's time when you need to put an arm around him and give him a cuddle.
I was like watching the fight, and I'm an AJ fan, right?
Yeah.
I wanted him to win.
Yeah.
But during that fight, it looked like he weren't winning, but his cornermen were telling him he wasn't.
I know, it's crazy, mate.
You know, like
crazy.
Looking at it from a...
It's insane. But when you're in a fight,
and then
sometimes you don't recognise.
Can I just say something?
He's probably thinking, I'm what are you saying?
Gareth loved the Bosh, and rightly so. But anyway, the boxing talk was underway. The Chinese was plentiful. Let's keep it rolling. Bosh.
Where you're at now, so you're like 8-0, 7 KOs, and you're going to get to a stage when you're like 17, 18-0, alright? But on that journey, you're going to have times where you're going to get rocked, and you're going to get this, and that's all part of the development for the time when you do get there, and that time you're fighting for the world title, and boom, you get dropped in the third round, and you've been that experience goes, right, don't panic, and it helps you. So it's all the development stage, and that's part and parcel of it. Everyone through that stage gets done, and if you get to that stage and it's not been done, now all of a sudden you're fighting a guy that knows how to finish because that's why he's world champion. He knows that. So what I'm saying is, it's all the part of the development stage. You can go. Part of the journey. Whether that happens in the gym, that might happen in the gym, but it happens, and that prepares you.
Right, Gareth, questions. Right, I'm just going to go random. They could be total.
I'm not answering any rude ones.
Crap. No, I won't ask you rude ones. First one, me_Joe_H. Has Gareth had a shower since being booked for the Bosh sit down?
Now this is a question that's meaning to reference when Gareth asked Dillian White if he has a shower on fight night. Roll the clip.
Have a good night, looking forward to it. Do you shower in your dressing room? Do you have a shower on the day of a fight or not? Would you care? Good luck tonight, bud. He always ignores me.
Gareth, did you just ask Dillian White of all the questions you could have asked him, do you shower in your dressing room?
When was I booked?
About a week ago.
No, that's Saturday.
Saturday, yeah, of course I've had a couple of showers. I've been paddleboarding today, which is why I'm a bit of a mess.
Lovely.
But I have been paddleboarding on the cam today, yeah.
Right, Mike Back 3R. How much would it cost for you to lose the hair, or could you turn it into a mullet?
Never.
I think the locks.
Forget it.
Yeah.
No.
Rockstar style.
No, look, if one of my children was dying, or one of my grandchildren was dying, or someone, I'd cut it all off. But I really would. You'd
have to go to them measures.
I've got a bit of a Samson complex.
See the way he ticks.
Right, this is a good question, this one, because I haven't seen this, so I'll be able to tell by your reaction whether it's true or not. Hugh Anthony, how much did you shit yourself when Wilder went mad at you?
Not at all.
I can tell from your answer because you didn't know the question was coming.
A week earlier to explain.
I haven't seen this. Did he have a?
He came into his glass off, and I was thinking. So I just thought that's a bit stupid to take them off.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, he really did have a go. You got
You look deep into his eyes, Gareth. What did you see when you looked deep into his eyes?
I saw the bronze bomber.
But the week earlier, I'd been with him in Alabama for 2 days, John, and I got on so well.
That's where he's from.
The Alabama summer.
Yeah, and he in Birmingham, Alabama, and he knew I was mates with Fury, and he was going, "You tell your mates." But I could tell it was. He kind of meant it. They've been going at it on stage, but what's the worst he's gonna fucking do anyway? He's not gonna do anything.
No.
Even if he hits you, so what?
Yeah.
Ooh, you're hard showing off.
Anthony Iggy. This is a good question, this one, because I saw this. Was it difficult remaining composed when Conor knocked the mic out of your...
No, not at all.
Live on air?
Not at all.
Very near Conor Ben, who I just want to say hello to. No, he's knocked the microphone off. He doesn't want to talk tonight. That's the arrogance of youth, unfortunately.
I wasn't disappointed in him. I completely understood. It was the arrogance of youth. I have had a pop at him back because he tried to insinuate something the other day. I've told you my rule. I'll say to someone to their face what I'd write or say about them. I don't believe Conor's a cheat. I don't want to believe he's a cheat. But twice he had clomiphene in his system. That needs explaining. Yeah. That's all I've said for 8 months. I am fed up of talking about it.
Right, these are a few now, Spencer. Will.GHP or GBP. Normal fights in boxing are now becoming too complicated and getting boring. How can we save boxing?
I'll tell you how we can save boxing through getting rid of the politics, through the best fighting the best. And I'll tell you what, the 135-pound division is now starting to do that, and that should lead the way and hopefully transform into all the other weights. Yeah. The problem we've got is the heavyweight division is the pinnacle of sport, not just boxing, but sport. And everything that happens in the heavyweight division trickles down. And we've had the disappointment of the undisputed fights falling through. You know, Joshua, Fury, Usyk. All the fights that were meant to happen, and that's where the casual fan just looks at it and goes,
Wilder.
Yeah, Joshua Wilder. The casual fan looks at it and goes, no, I'm getting picked off.
Right, good question here. Kieran Downs, 96. Best boxer you've ever interviewed at fights?
The most surreal moment was obviously Mike Tyson. Yeah. Like when we was out in Saudi when Jake Paul was boxing Tommy Fury, and he was there.
You were doing my job that day.
Yeah, I was, and so they wouldn't let you in the country. So I was doing that. So they went, no interviews with Mike, no interviews, and I went and sat down next to him, and I went, give some Mike, so give me the mic, and I went, Mike, can we just get? And he looked at me and he went, no, I'm not doing anything and all that. I went, my brother boxed with you in the 90s. My brother turned pro over there with Cornelius Bozer, Edward, Kelsey Banks in the gym and all that, and that broke him. And he went, oh, bam. And then that was it. And I got no 2 minutes. So that for me. We got any more, John?
Yeah, well, last one, I think we'll just finish on this. Are you duly recovered from your injury? Are you fully recovered?
Fully recovered.
Do you ever not know where you are?
I went into coma for 2 weeks. I left holiday. I left the hospital a week after I'd come out of the coma. Yeah. So I learned to walk as soon as I started walking. This is a true story, I'll give you a quick one, right? So, after I'd come round, the headaches I was getting, I had 98 staples and the headaches I was getting were unbelievable. When I started to learn to walk again after about 3 or 4 days, I'm walking back, I see this geezer, Dave, this one that's fallen, I didn't know at the time it was a crackhead, I thought he had an injury, head injury. So I said, Dave, how are you doing, mate? I'm Spencer, I was a former boxer and I got injured, what's your story and all that? He said, oh man, yeah, I'm all good. Started telling me his story, but not what's going on. Then he said to me, do you want a banana, man? And I looked at him. And I thought, hey, what? No, I'm alright, Dave. And he was chatting away, and then he's like, yeah, man, do you want some spaghetti bolognese? And I thought, spaghetti bolognese? Yeah, he did, and this is a true story. And I got up, this is a true story, after 4 days, I started getting dressed, and the nurse comes and goes, what are you doing? What are you doing? I said, fucking leaving this place, I'm going now. I'm out, I'm not having this, it's fucking him. I was going mad. Put my tracksuit on, all of a sudden Jess Harding comes walking down, what's going on? I went, Jess, get me out of here, fucking place, I've got to get out. So I signed myself out, like they was going, you can't leave. Jess put me in a cab, took me to Chinatown. We go and get a Chinese, right? And this is a true story. The fucking Chinese we chose, true story, right? Go into the Chinese to go down and eat. Stairs were like that, so I'm walking down the stairs and just going, oh my fucking god, because I took me down and I had this Chinese. Just go, be careful. And then I come back up, got into a cab, went back to the hospital, fucking took my clothes back off and went back into recovery. I just did that Chinese. That's true.
Chinese is the best medicine.
Just remember that.
Now I've told the story. with the Chinese.
Welcome to the Cards of Doom. In this game, the lads would play the usual word association game, but instead of eating curry sauce when they mess up, they had to choose a card of doom, and on that card, there was a challenge they would have to complete. Buckle up, this was about to get messy.
We're now doing curry sauce roulette, and in word association game, curry sauce roulette. If you get it wrong, you don't have the curry sauce, you pick a card. Little twist.
Right, why are you going first?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay. Thesaurus.
Dictionary. Words.
Speech.
Mouth.
Tongue.
Teeth. Mouth.
Right, Johnny. Okay.
Let's take a card first. What's it say? What's it say?
Do the car wash man dance. So that one, or call Shane Watson. Call
Shane Watson is an Australian cricketer.
You just got to say, I've got problems with a girl. What do I say? I want to talk to a girl.
Johnny, you're actually alright.
So you've got to be quiet. Yeah, fine. Yeah.
He will answer.
He will.
Well, the phone a friend didn't work.
But you can always revisit it, can't you?
What, Johnny? Do you want me to wait? Do you want me to go around one round? The car wash man dance or the curry sauce?
So Johnny wasn't able to complete the challenge because Shayna Payne Watson didn't pick up. Therefore, he has to eat the curry sauce.
Go on then, he hates the curry sauce.
Oh, that's horrible.
It's like skin, isn't it?
Look
I'm not doing
naughty.
this.
That is naughty, mate.
Yeah, it's the car wash man
It's half a
dance.
spoon, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Oh, don't one.
Johnny, come on.
That is naughty.
That is awful.
That is naughty.
He was sick once. He had 3 of them. Sick all over the
Really?
table.
That's right, the Wilbertross was sick in the curry sauce game in episode 5 with El Brook. Go and check it out if you haven't already seen it.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Spoon.
Fork.
Knife.
Napkin.
Tissue.
Paper. Plates.
Card, mate.
Why wouldn't it come out like
Right, pick a card. Pick a card.
Right, read it.
Eat 1 teaspoon of salt or speak high pitch. For the rest of the game.
What's me on pitch?
Can you do this on Talk Sport?
Alright, mate. Alright, mate.
Can you shut your fucking mouth and give me a name?
Right, Spencer, start.
What, like this?
Yes.
Orange. Apple.
Juice. Wine.
Beer.
I can't believe that bottle.
Go on, we'll let that go. Go on.
Glass.
William's not himself. William's not himself.
I'm not looking at this game.
Which voice was doing?
Yeah.
Take your trousers off for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Or down a Duval.
He can't down a Duval. He's on antibiotics.
We're going to get demonetised now, aren't we? That's the title. Wilbertross's massive schlong on show.
Right, go on, Will.
We can blow it out. Water.
Juice. Orange.
Apple.
Melon. Water. Oh, for fuck's
He's not himself.
Go on.
We'll let you off because you can't do anything, can you?
Yeah, I can't do curry sauce.
Right, don't just...
The Wilbertross had just had his tonsils out, so that meant he couldn't complete most of the challenges. We'll let him off this time.
I'm just here to fill in. I'll start. Phone.
Call.
Answer.
Speak.
Phone. Was that so? Just ignore me. I'm not focusing.
Joe, swap in for me. Joe, swap.
I ain't taking my trousers off though. You wouldn't want to see that because I haven't got a strong. I'll be honest.
The Wilbertross was replaced because he was a massive pussy, and Joe Pugh, aka the Pug, steps up to the plate. I got a feeling he's gonna regret this.
Go on, Joe, you start.
Cake.
Plate. Fork.
Knife.
Spoon.
Cutlery.
Drawer. Cupboard.
Shelves.
Wardrobe.
Bedroom.
Chamber. Bed.
Lampshade.
Light.
Choose a card, mate. Is lampshade 2 words?
No, it's 1 word.
Invite Jamie O'Hara around for a Sunday roast via voice note, just you and him, or a shot of AU vodka. Yeah, AU vodka all day long. Well, that's not a forfeit.
Well done, Joe.
Well done, Joe.
That's all right, guys. What flavour is that? Red cherry. Red cherry.
Right, you start.
Bosh.
A Bosh.
The Bosh.
The Bosh.
Fishers.
Ah, he broke it, didn't he? Johnny.
William.
Henry.
Mark.
Louis.
Toby.
Names.
Surnames.
Forenames.
Faces.
Bodies.
Toes.
Breasts.
Fingers.
Vaginas.
Women.
Lovely.
Gorgeous.
Sensational.
Terrific.
Stupendous.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
Unbelievable.
Frabelicious.
Just don't ask Elliot words on that.
Really good singer.
That ain't happening.
What was it?
Eat one cat biscuit. That ain't happening either.
What is it?
Go topless for the rest of the game. Where's that curry sauce? No chance.
No, that's not choice. That's not choice, Joe. You've got to have a cat biscuit.
No, I can't.
It's not that bad. It ain't that bad.
No, go on.
Sorry, boys. Just the thought of it.
Yeah.
I don't eat cat. I don't really like cat.
It's not that bad. It's just one cat biscuit.
Can I get?
There you go. Just eat one there.
It's not that bad.
You've got a green one.
Can I get like a water or something?
Yeah,
before I do it?
You have to eat all of them.
It's nice. It's mouse flavour.
Gotta be his decision.
Come on, Joe. You can hear the crunching.
No. Good. That worked good. Bite to my teeth. Oh.
Why are you shaking?
Now I've got cat food flavoured prawn cracker.
Oh, mate. Oh.
Right, fire away, quick.
Oh my god.
Cats.
Dogs.
Rabbits.
Animals.
Mice.
Cheese.
Camembert.
Free.
Mature.
Person.
Child.
Man.
Nan.
Woman.
Man.
I said
man. I said man.
You said man.
Alright.
Yeah, I said nan. Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh. What is it? Read it out. Read it out. Read it out. Read it out.
What is it?
3 spoons of curry sauce. Alright, good it.
That's easy. That's easy.
Wait, that's not one.
That's one.
Explain the flavours, Gareth. What are we talking about here?
It's alright.
Bit of powder in it.
Is that enough?
No, yeah, that's enough. One more.
One more.
You're not meant to savour the flavour.
You're really taking it all in. It's strong.
That's a bit of cat biscuit in it.
Well spoons
done.
were getting bigger.
Well
Did you see that?
Hey! See? I knew he'd master it.
2 more rounds and 2 more cards.
Don't miss
Oh,
the
2 more rounds. Right, 2 more rounds. Right, let's go. Gareth, you're starting.
Erudite.
Dictionary.
Thesaurus.
Dinosaur.
Ancient.
Hang on, dictionary dinosaur.
He said Thesaurus.
Yeah, but how is a dinosaur anything to do with the thesaurus?
It's right.
No, bring someone close to you and tell them that you shut yourself and you don't know what to do.
Right, but we can choose.
Right, go on then. Sonny, you alright?
Yeah, how you doing, John?
Yeah, not bad, mate. I'm in a bit of not bad trouble, but listen, is your washing machine working?
The washing machine?
Yeah, I'm in Canning Town, and I've just farted and I've shit myself, mate. You got any spare pants? Sorry, Sonny, it's alright. It's a forfeit I've had to do. Someone's giving
Davies. I didn't think that'd be you.
Sorry, mate. Sorry, that's the full thing I had to do, like to sound shit myself. Listen, I'm sorry to ring you so late, mate. And I'll see you soon. Cheers, Sonny. Bye. Bye.
I didn't think he'd crack me.
I thought he'd been stoned.
What made you laugh? What made you laugh?
Just the situation. And he was taking it seriously. He thought it was a drama.
Right, last go. Let's go. Right, my one. Chinchilla.
Chips.
Do you know what? Next time I go, I'm gonna order a chinchilla.
Right, bollock.
Cock.
Anus.
Hole.
Big one.
What is it?
Is it the worst one?
What is it?
Oh, I can't do this. Hold a high note for 20 seconds. No laughing. I'm smiling.
Again.
Start again.
Take two.
Right, every time you crack up, I'm going to reset it. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Higher.
Guys, someone's got your bollock.
Yeah.
Right, they're all twisting it.
2, 1, go.
Good. Well, that was less painful than I thought it was going to be.
I've got one more thing for you, Gareth. We've got to ring Brad Harbour up. Who wants to ask you a question?
What's he selling tonight?
Lipsticks. It sells makeup. Yeah.
Evening, Brad.
Brad, Gareth's here for you, and Spencer.
How we doing, Brad?
Good evening.
Boys, all right?
Yes, not too bad.
Really good, mate. Really good.
Good.
Where's the tequila?
Question for Gareth.
Yeah, Gareth.
Yes, Brad.
Would you be outward for charity, or if it could happen, either in a ring or in a cage, would you be able to take on Eddie Hearn? Because you're a bit of a kickboxer. I've seen you doing the old flying kicks.
I reckon Eddie's pretty fit. He's got a big dig on him. He's a big fella. He's a good 2 stone heavier than me. If it was life and death, I'd kill him. But right now, I am not committing to fighting Eddie Hearn. I really like Eddie, by the way. I think he's brilliant at his job.
Don't start arse licking as well, mate.
If it's not Eddie, how about Simon Jordan? You've got to give him a spag.
You know it.
Yeah.
This is a top man as well. I've heard him on the Talk Sport.
He loves it.
Brilliant. I listen to it all the time. It's great.
Well done, mate. Brilliant. Brilliant. I'm sorry Gareth's answer was so long and he never really got anywhere. Apologise for that.
Cheers, Brad. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Take care, mate.
Bye.
This chicken ball is bloody delicious.
Hey, Big John.
Right, Gareth.
Can I have a chicken ball?
These are my fucking chicken balls.
Well, we'll see about that.
When Gareth A Davies, martial arts specialist and elite combat warrior, asked for a chicken ball, you really should give him a chicken ball. But Big John had other ideas.
Thank God he's got. He's a boy.
Little did Big John know, Gareth had trained in China as a Kung Po warrior, and his combat skills were equivalent to that of a Jedi.
Fucking chicken balls. Chicken balls, yeah?
Whoa! Stop! Stop!
Big John was moments away from elimination, but Stone Cold Spencer defies the wrath of Gareth's rage.
Don't worry, Gareth. I got the prawns.
Oh, that's all I ever wanted. John? Thank you, mate.
You could have the Kung Po prawns.
Thank you. Give me one, Spence.
Piss off.
He'd mugged him right off. Spencer won, Gareth nil. Bosh.
That's funny. That's funny.
And just like that, that was another name in a book. Episode 8, Spencer Oliver.
There you go, mate. John, it's been a pleasure, mate. It's been good fun. Good fun.
And let's not forget Gareth A Davies. Together, they've made quite the pair.
Warlock. Right, massive shout out to all our sponsors, because without them we wouldn't be able to do this. Tonight we're going to mention Terrace Cult, excellent clothing brand. Spencer, Gareth, there's some t-shirts and tops and bags to take home for tonight.
Lovely.
Worn on the terraces with pride.
Terrace Cult.
Look at that. Look at that.
Leisure, sporting, whatever you want to do. Terrace Cult is the in brand and the brand to have. Follow them on Instagram, give them a follow.
There you go.
My daughter. Do you know what? It's been an unbelievable experience having both Spencer and Gareth together round tonight. You don't truly understand or know someone until you share the Chinese meal with them, and I'll so gladly to know that Gareth's never coming back. Spencer's always welcome. Only joking. What a legend this man is. Thank you, Gareth.
Oh, it's an absolute pleasure.
What
Thank you so much.
And the legend, Spencer over.
Thanks so much. I hope Gareth pays to get all that plaster fixed.
Yeah, he smashed our house up with his stick.
Smashed it up.
But it's been entertaining. I tell you what, one of the best Chinese meals we've ever had. So thank you very much, chaps. Been
Absolute
an
pleasure.
Thanks, John.
Cheers, John.
Yeah, it has.